I bump my head. If I get bump it, I think, oh, what I do? Because like you know, it's the Lord judging you. Right. Somebody told you, like, oh, what I do? Right. Because He's one that wounds. That's right. Yeah. Right? You think, oh man, you think it's like nothing. Anything that goes wrong, like, what I do? You know, I fear the Lord. Of course. You know.
Yeah. Fear and trembling. You have to. That's what we serve the Lord. Yeah. Yeah. The Christians will tell you the opposite though.
Because they Satanic, man. They worship Satan, man. Yeah. In the spirit, they worship Satan. Because that's what they're scared of. Oh, Satan did jack up. Everything that Satan, you give praise to the Most High, man.
I got something to back you up. This is Psalms chapter 119, verse 15. I will meditate in thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways. That goes into what you're saying. The reason why you think that way is because you're meditating on what the Lord has written.
Also, I got a precept to the back of what you're saying, but what you just said is Isaiah 66 and 2. For all those things hath mine hand made, and all those things have been, saith the Lord Yahweh. But to this man will I look, even him that is poor and of a contrite spirit, and trembleth at my word. You know, because you know, at the end of the day, to get judged by the Most High and to actually consider that judgment, you would have to be sincere. That's right. You actually have to be sincere, and which means you fear the Most High, right? And it says, no, that was just the point right there.
Yeah. Well, it also means that you're reading, you're in the scriptures, and if you're reading, you'll come across scripture that says, "Blessed is he that readeth." Yep. You know what I mean? So that in itself, just by you sitting here and reading, right, you're being blessed.
But blessed he that readeth and understands.
Right? And it says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability
of thy time.
Of the times. Yeah. And this is a time you need to be stable, man. Yeah. No flipping and flopping right now. Right? Because you see this man is moving. Okay? This man is moving, and this man shut the whole world down and caused a lot of suicide to be happening. We know what not to do, right? Because we know what to do. And what to do is to now reach more so for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and stay in the scriptures. And we congregate, man. Right? This is our concert. Concert means coming together. Doesn't mean a loud noise and you know, showing coke up your nose and popping mollies, man. It's coming together in righteousness. Okay? And making a joyful noise unto our Lord, who is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay? And speak of these things, that's all this prophecy, man, because we are those men of ancient times came back, right, and doing what we always did. Okay? We were once heathens, right? And we came back into the fold and said, oh, you know, I'm an Israelite. Okay, that's good. What? Learn the word and go teach it, man. And declare the end from the beginning. That's right. We're involved in that.
Yeah, I got something for you. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 17. Now the Lord is that Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. Going back to our main point, right? If you want to go into that.
Yeah, so what the Lord is liberty to what? To speak freely and speak righteousness, man. Right? Because if you were to go outside right now, a bunch of wicked jakes and speak like this, they shut you down, man. I wouldn't say first hand. You're trying to bring, because sometimes you see you're with some jakes and times some man and you try to like sneak the Lord in there. You feel like a thick spirit, dense, this wickedness, man, that you can't get through it, and you say, you know what, these guys eat me alive, man. don't bother, because like it's just they don't remember the Lord. You believe in that Egyptian and that's just madness. I know, you know what, just leave them alone, man. Let them be.
That's Proverbs 11. That's Proverbs 11 and 12.
I got the definition of liberty. Since we're going into it, because those people in that protest, they don't understand what freedom really is. That's why I mentioned earlier. We're all mentioning it, but liberty is completely different to what they think it is. Yeah. So it says, true liberty is living as we should, not as we please. Right? So it's how you should.
So lawful.
You're living through the law.
Lawful.
Right?
To add on what he's saying too, I was just thinking about that as you were saying that, because truly, if you want liberty, you would want to say you want liberty according to the definition you just broken down. You would want to be righteous as well. The true liberty for the men of the Lord is that's what we want to do. That's why in the kingdom, the scriptures are going to be in our inward parts.
Hebrews
Right?
8, yeah.
Come on, the freedom to do righteousness, not the freedom to do wickedness. In this kingdom, they talk about freedom to do wickedness. When we want freedom to do righteousness, right? Live as you should, not as you want.
This is Galatians 5. Galatians 5 and 1. Stand fast, therefore, in liberty, wherewith Yahushua has made us free, and be not entangled again with yoke of bondage. So that yoke of bondage is what you're seeing out there with the Black Lives Matter movement, man, because that can get you hemmed up. You know how easy it is for you to be out there and get in a so-called fight,
Yeah.
right? And man, say, hey, look at my, and because they're all on drugs, man. They're all drunken with the wine of Babylon, man.
A lot of death angels out there.
There
really is.
because you have no business being a man of truth, being in that vicinity, man, in proximity of anything like that. Alright? Verse 2. Behold, I, Paul, say unto you, that if ye be circumcised, Yahushua shall profit you nothing. So not because you're an Israelite, talk about, hey, I'm an Israelite, man. What does it mean? Are you keeping the law and the commandment? Are you set free from the bondage of sin? Right? Verse 3. For I testify again, every man that is circumcised, that he is a debtor to do the whole law. So if you're thinking, like this basically the Pharisees, man, was pushing it, law. Right? Okay, you're not saved by the law. You're saved by faith. Doesn't mean that you don't keep the law? No, I'm not saying that. Alright? But you want to be true liberty, it's always through Yahushua, as the elder said earlier on today. It's always Yahushua, man. But through the Father, of course. You always give praise to the Father. Right? Always give praise to Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushua.
So,
Yahushua is become of no effect unto you, whosoever of you are justified by the law. I said earlier, ye are fallen from grace. Right? For we through the Spirit wait for the hope of righteousness by faith. Right? So you know how hard it is. So you people are polite and the sky god. They want to see something like tangible. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to build something you can't see. This is a spirit. Like this takes like courage and spirit. Say I believe. You know what I mean? So you know it's not of man. Like this is we were given this, man. This is the best gift like anyone can get, is to understand this Bible and this truth. I look forward to meeting all these brothers every week. I look forward, like, hey, man, see, you know what I mean? With great joy. Nobody in the world can say that. You know, you might say, this is my boy in the world.
Yeah.
You still worry about him, man. You know what I mean? You gotta worry about him. Because he's wicked. The Bible tells you, like, so our trust is like, this book is right. And it tells you, them guys are wicked, man. Wolves in sheep clothing. Sheep in wolf clothing. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Anybody got a precept?
Yes,
Yeah.
I got. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
So real quick, based on your point, when you're reading, this is just one quick precept, Romans 3:31. Do we then make void the law through faith? Yahweh forbid, yea, we establish the law. So that's just straight to the point.
So it means stable, man.
Yeah.
You make sure, hey, don't go off.
Yeah.
And we can't keep it perfectly, right? But you do to your best ability,
Con.
right? And everybody best ability is not eating pork. There's no reason to eat pork. You know, I was hungry. Nah, die. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason to eat a pork, man. So I was trying, but I was hungry, man.
I got a quick precept to the point. Well, it's not to the point, but it's what we're going through. You just read about void, and this is the flip side of it. So, it just went away. I've been holding it.
Went void?
No. Yeah, void. Almost void on his void. Yeah, so this is Proverbs 11 and 12. It says, he that is void of wisdom despiseth his neighbor, but a man of understanding holdeth his peace. Right? So this always goes back to Yahushua, right? We know that's a name for him, right? And we say Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, because ultimately it's about this peace. You know, but the wisdom is everything. Right? The wisdom, knowledge and understanding. Hey, you know, they twist it and go knowledge, wisdom and understanding, but only the men of the Lord understand it like that. It's supposed to be wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. But hey, these Rastas, they go knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, but when you bring the truth to them, they can't understand who's the wisdom, which is the Spirit, which is Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? Strange, but it's true. The wisdom, first and foremost, there's a reason why it says wisdom, right? Goes back to Sophia as well. Real quick, there's another one. It says, deceit is in the heart of it, them that imagine evil, but to the counselors of peace is joy.